Ush. Did that work? Way. Woo! Cool. Hey people. I've been dragged here after trying to watch Manchester United to do comms on this tier. Around Australia. So hello everybody. Hello Chaz, hello Wayne, hello Clyde, hello Jay, hello Armin, and anyone else who's here. Hello. I am team principal of United Racing. So I'll be as least non-biased as possible. Well, Chaz, do you know what else no one cares about, mate? No one cares that you got penalised for instant yesterday. Yep. No one cares. As we are about to get into quali with a car first out, which is... Who is that? That will be... Hello, Ross. How you doing? That's my driver, that is. Hoping he does well today. On his out lap now, but first on the lap is that MT? It would only be MT, wouldn't it? There he is, Mr. Controller / wheel / back to controller because I'm a fraud, is on his out lap for Australia. Hello, anybody who has joined that I have missed. I am FLW20. Some of you may know, some of you may not. I normally do co-commentator with Mr. Keith on Sundays, but yeah, I'm doing this today because somebody rang me at like 50 past to ask me if I could do comms. I wonder who told him to do that. But anyway, MT starting his lap. Check their tyres. And right, we're off. Scotty MT starts his lap for Sticky Cooper SRT. He currently sits, I don't know, I want to say 5th, 6th, 7th in the championship? Not sure. But he's around there because MT's Mr. Consistent. And he's a he's a driver, I think Lakes Australia. He'd done well around there last time. As Chaz has retired because obviously, oh yeah, I forgot to say, Chaz actually has an engine penalty because he's crashed so much this season. He's now having to start at the back. Did he even put a setup on? Chaz, did you put a setup on? But Scotty on this lap anyway. First set of time, so he has got purple, but obviously it's not realistic to what it'll actually be because he's the first one to care. No one cares you're washed. Well, do you know what, mate? You're washed too. Do you want my title? You did put setup on. I'm surprised you even did that, mate, to be honest. Anyway, MD, he's coming into the final sector of the circuit here. Australia, a very difficult circuit with reduced safety car because we get so many around here, as we found out in a pre-season sort of test that we did. But Scotty MT, he's not a guy that will cause safety cars. He never hits anyone. If anyone is hit by Scotty, it's because they've hit him. And Scotty MT is going to cross the line now, and he's going to set a 1:17.351 to set off the pace. Next up is a slipstream driver on the medium tyres who goes by the name of DSL Brad. He's having a season off. So a slipstream with the team principal of Matt. And Brad's going to set a time on the mediums. He's going to go P2 with a 1:17.9. Only 6 tenths off Scott, who's on the soft, not bad. Next up is my driver of Rostocker, who's also on the mediums for his first lap. He's not even going to... He's not off yet. He's starting. As Clyde's disqualified from session from going the wrong way. Mate, Clyde, you can't park there, sir. What are you doing? Clyde has been disqualified for going the wrong way. Clyde? You good, mate? And Clyde decided to park it in the grass with Ross setting a time of 1:25.4, but it's obviously not a realistic time. I'm not sure who's next across the line. Is it Prowler who's going to set the next lap? No, Prowler's just starting his lap as invalidated. Next up is another black car of who is Scotty's teammate is Alika Varga, who started his lap. Who's next? Blue car. Is that Chicken? No, that will be... No, who is that? Clyde, mate, you're going the wrong way. You know where you're going. The Arcade. That's a very dark purple, you know. I'd almost be inclined to say, I That's wrong. Prowler impeded Wayne. No, Wayne impeded Prowler. Prowler's my guy, and Prowler's off the track. And we'll just leave Prowler there for a minute. Thanks, Clyde. Not last. How's he shithouse that then? We'll go on board with Ross because I know he's on a lap actually at the moment. He's 5 seconds up on his time. So that will put him in the 120 dead at the moment. We want a bit more than that, but obviously he's only halfway through the lap. Clips a little bit of grass there. I'm not sure if Ross likes Australia. I'm not sure if it's his favourite one. But he's going to come over the line now and he's going to set a 1:17.7? A 1:18.1. Oh, might be very happy with that actually. As Hilly goes second with a 1:17.8. Prowler impeded Wayne. No, Wayne impeded Prowler. Mate, I spun, let 2 cars go, then did a spin to point the right way, and then you got disqualified. Yeah, I don't advise doing that next time, Clyde. Probably face the right way, mate. But Hilly goes P2 with a 1:17.8, so Scotty's still comfortably at the top. Jay with a 1:28.1. We got Craig, who's not on a lap yet. We got Cavaliers, who is on a lap. He's almost out of fuel, so he's got minimal fuel to set this. As Arca goes fastest with 1:17.1. And sets a 1:18.8 with... Who was that? Jay with 1:17.9. No problem, Clyde. Happy to help any time. Proud on Wayne. Okay. But you know what? Prowler hasn't set a time and neither has Wayne. So Wayne can go ahead and set out another time again because he is a master of Australia. He loves this track. Chicken's in the pits. Craig's still not set a time as Max is on a lap. Max has got 40% ERS left. I'm not sure if... That seems like he's backed out of a lap if he's got 40% ERS left. Maybe not, but here he goes. He's going across the line. Mr. Max Stubbs goes P7 1:18.338. Separates Rostocker and Zalika with Craig, the only driver I believe on a lap now. So Craig, MC, he's going to start a lap now. The ART racer. Can we shout out Mr. Craig, Mr. Consistent? Craig is Mr. Consistent. That's what he does, man. Craig is a legend. I don't think you guys quite understand how good Craig is. This is what he does. I expect Craig to finish in the top 10 again today. He's got very unfortunate last week. It didn't really go his way. But a track like Australia, with a couple of people bidding it, a couple of people getting caught up in some incidents and a couple of penalties, I think Craig could pick up some big points here today for ART, who currently sit, I believe, P4 in the standings. Just behind Porsche, who's then behind Slipstream, who's then behind my team of United on top. Not trying to brag, but, I was accused of the drivers that I picked. Chaz. But Craig going through turn 10, turn 9, turn 10, keeps it nice and on the track, doesn't clip too much curb where it doesn't invalidate or lose the car, which is a very easy place to lose it, which I expect to see today. This is like a decent lap from Craig, to be fair. On soft tyres, I didn't see what his Sector 2 split time was, but as he enters Sector 3 now, keeps it nice and together, takes a little bit of curb on the track. DRS is about to be active, and where's he going to go? Mr. Craig MC12 is going to go I'm going to say P7. Where's he going? It's P2 of 1:18.9. Craig can go faster than that. I know Craig can go faster than that. What a team, by the way. Craig and Clyde. If Clyde just didn't drive the wrong way, I'm sure it would be even better for them this week. Who's on that now? Craig's obviously set a time. Jay's not that. Who's just gone purple? Brad's just gone purple on the new set of soft tyres. Here he goes. He's flying, Mr. Slipstream. And he hasn't even got a slipstream off anyone. He has been at the front most of this season. Every single quali, he's always at the top. He's gone purple sector 2 as well. This is like a P1 lap. He's going to take us off of Arkin at the moment. Oh, he doesn't. He invalidates because he bowls it. Brad's bowled it. Brad, mate, next time, don't cut that bit of the track. Probably shouldn't do that. As Jay's in, and we'll see who's next on board for the next lap. Sorry, let's just check on the mighty Manchester United to see how they were doing, but nothing's changed at the moment. Who's next? Wayne starts his lap. Here you go. Can't mind about getting impeded now because he's got no one in front of him. Here he goes. Mr. Famous Wayne on the 40C. Oh, Wayne, is that green sponsors on your car on a yellow car, mate? That seems a bit wrong to me. It's probably it looks like a JT Golf type of colour. I have to report you for that. But Wayne, his teammate, out due to crashing too much in P12. Wayne, in P14 does go purple sector 1, but it is not realistic because he hasn't set time yet. But it might be a purple sector 1 with Wayne's pace around there. Minus 15 PP, this is what I'm thinking. Green on the yellow car. Wayne brake checked me. Be right back. Time to report. Thank you. Wayne's brake checked Armin and broke his wing. I'd report, personally. I'd be reporting. Not 50, minus 15 points for the team and then an extra 10 seconds for Wayne as well. Surely not. Sanka's having the mare. Where is Basson? Where is he? Wayne with the, I'm not sure what helmet it is. This is his Sanka helmet on. He's going to cross the line now. It looks like a decent lap. He's out of fuel. Where's he going to go? He's going to go P3 with 1:17.398, but he has took out half the grid in the process by the sound of it. Next up is Rostocker, who goes P4 with 1:17.5. He won't be very happy with that, to be honest, because he's not first. And if he ain't first, he ain't happy. But a good lap from the United Racing driver. And who's next? Really not happy so far. Ross, since I'm on comms, I can now tell you how it is. Just keep driving. Head down, keep driving. Don't retire, please, because TP won't be very happy. Just points are points. We take whatever we can get. And P4 at the moment in the race, hey, it can all change. Plus, Scotty and Wayne next to each other, they'll probably take each other out. As Zalika's going to start his lap now. The Sticky Cupra SRT, if that's the correct way I put that round, is starting his lap now. He's got a Max Stubbs in front of him, hopefully not going to impede him. No, he doesn't. Gets out of the way just in time. I don't really know where Zalika's been so much this season. I haven't really seen him when he's been driving, but sitting P9 at the moment, not too bad. To be open to improve. Oh, he invalidates off the curb there. Stay full throttle, didn't let off, and he ended up cutting the track a little bit and invalidating. That's not what he wants. As Wayne's in the pits, Ross has set his time. So who's next? Chaz said he ceded position to me at the start. What a gentleman. Ah, Chaz, you're just so nice, you know. As Armin's on his out lap, I was about to say if we invalidated there. But apparently he's been braked up by Wayne. Scott's whoa. Whoa. Hang about, what's Scott done? As far as I'm concerned, Chris, it's actually your driver's taken everyone else out as the Porsche driver of Armin, and now the TP starts his lap. Let's see what you can do. As he enters turn 1, risk goes a little bit, but he keeps it together. So you can't say 85 or 86. I was about to say I thought he was number 85 then. His car is very messy at the bottom already. Looks like he's been into a dip in the gravel or something. So Chaz should be at the back if Armin and Prowler set any time, but obviously Clyde is disqualified himself for driving the wrong way. Upside down Australia, and he's going the wrong way. What is he on? This is a steward, by the way, people. But anyway, Armin entering turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it's 10. 11. Oh, he keeps on the track. A little bit of dust in the air, keeps it together. He's proper pushing for it now. The Porsche driver who sits P4 in the standings, I believe. 49 points off the top after he missed last week's race. Very consistent all season. He's sending it. And he'll probably get 2 runs in. But he's going to cross the line now, and the Porsche driver is going to set a 1:17.6 and goes P5 just underneath Ross and just above Hilly. Who's next to set a lap? Arm's set a lap. Hilly's on a lap, and he's currently under his time in the bad way. Under's bad, over's good. That's what I get told. But the Spartan Phoenix driver of about 4 seasons in a row now, he's been at Spartan Phoenix. He's going to do it again this season, and he's sitting P6, normally next to Scott and Chaz, but obviously they're separated today because Scott's currently P2, Hilly's P6, and Chaz hasn't set a time. But the white car really shows the true dirt of the grass that he's clearly dipped into here, Hilly. Very sponsorless, you know, this car. Matt, if you're listening, put some sponsors on your car. But he's going to set a time. I'm not sure if he's up or down this time. He's going to He does improve by about a tenth, but stays where he is in P6. Is he going to get round in time to set another lap? He might be able to. Jay's on a lap, and I think he's got Scotty behind him. Anyone else on the lap? Oh, Zalika's used all his ERS up. He's down a little bit, but not by much, as Max Stubbs is over his time by 1.3 seconds, so he'll be on his out lap. Do you know what, though, Chaz? It wasn't just Clyde, it was VB as well, mate. I wouldn't have that, personally. But Zalika is going to cross the line. Is he going to improve? Is he going to jump up the positions? He was half a tenth up. Is he gained or is he lost without the ERS? I think he's probably lost. Yeah, he's lost time at the end of stays P10. I don't know if he'll be able to get round and go again. His tyres look cooked as well, as Max Stubbs is in the pit. Jay's on his lap now. Let's see what Jay can do. Or is he recharging? I think Jay's not like that. No, Jay's recharging because he's not using his ERS. And Rostocker's come out for his final run. No, Rostocker's pitting. Oh, it's going to be close for Rostocker to get out in time. Ross, don't stress, mate. You're still in a good place. And Jay is proper stopped on the line here. I think he's moved out of the way of a car going by. And I'm not sure who that is going by. Is it MT starting a lap? It might have been MT starting a lap. Here he goes. We started on board with him, and we're near one of his last runs, probably his last run with him now. As Ross retires in the pits, fair enough. He's going to take a P4. And you know what? Second row, not too bad. If no one improves, that is. Scott keeps it together. 117.3, he needs to drop 2 tenths to take that P1 spot off Arkid. If Arkid comes back out, which I believe is he goes purple sector 1, a tenth up. Here he is, he's back on controller and he's back at the top. He activates DRS. And can he keep it together? Can he gain more time, or is he going to lose it? He goes purple sector 2 again. He's 1.5 tenths up. Throwing gloves. Man, the mechanic. Oh, Scotty. How have you not invalidated that? You're actually a cheat, you know, Scotty. I don't know how he hasn't invalidated that. Bottle job on the wheel. He bottle job on the controller too with that. What is that? Leave him for a coffee. No, you need to get in the car, mate. Head down, Ross. You'll be good. You'll be fine. Remember what happened at China? Same again. As Scotty's backed out of his lap, he's coming and he's not going to be taking pole today. MT's going to be starting best second, but will this man have something to say about it? Famous Wayne with the green on his car, which is disgusting. On the lap now, he has to drop about 2 tenths as well. Less than half a tenth, well, about half a tenth, to get Scotty, who has had enough. But can Wayne find time? Let's see what his sector cut-off point is as he activates DRS now. He's going for a full send here. Famous Wayne, he knows he's got P3 at the moment regardless. He goes purple sector 2. Ooh. Prowler, are you actually going to let Chaz start ahead of you because you're not going to set a time? There is no way. Prowler. As Wayne is absolutely sending it right now. As Craig's retired in the pits as well, I believe. And here comes Wayne. This might be a pole position lap. He is looking absolutely rapid. The Sanka Motorsport driver. Has it been a good deal by Bass in bringing him in? We shall find out, because Famous Wayne off Sanka goes P2 with a 117.92. Almost even with Arkid, who invalidates as well. So that's our front two. Brad went P3. I missed all that. 117.3. So that knocks Ross and Scotty down by 1. Armin has invalidated. So that'll be Armin done. Oh, Jay is facing the wrong way. Jay's binned it. Lovely angle of that one, Jay. Just behind Armin as he loses it on turn 11. Course was a good deal bringing Wayne in. Well, you know, I'd have to agree with you there. So who's left to set a time now? I believe it's just Chicken and Blunts. Chicken and Cavalis. Cavalis is up on this time, so we're just going to leave it down to Mr. Chicken. They call him the Dan Burn of the grid. If you know, you know. Chicken is going to try and set at least a time here. I can't believe Chaz's shithouse P14. Oh, his Chicken goes off the track and goes on the wall, so that's not going to be a time for Chicken either. He's got a car behind him of Cavalis, who... No, it wasn't Cavalis. Who was that? That's Arkid, who was down the start anyway. So somehow Chaz's shithouse P14 in all of this. Chaz, you've got to let Prowler by as well then. Let Prowler and Clyde by, please. Thank you. Oh, who improved there? Was that Max Stubbs? I believe that was Max Stubbs went up to P8. So we've got the Spartan in P7 and P8. And that is your quali done, which means it is Call Me Arkid on pole position for Australia in round... Well, are we round 8 now? Round 8 of Wednesday DTS. Here we go. Arkid P1, 117.1. Then it's Wayne. then Brad, then Scotty, then Ross, then Armin. Then we've got Hilly and Max Stubbs of Spartan Phoenix. We've got Jay of Slipstream P9 with Zalika in P10, Craig in P11, Cavalis in P12, Chicken in P13, Chaz in P14, Prowler in P15, and Clyde in P16. As Brad says, twice in one brilliant lap. While I get invalidated, the other I got impeded. The one lap I managed to complete, it's bad. Well, you know, P3 ain't bad. Chaz, don't you dare give up those places. Come on, Bassam, what's the deal? Chaz, I'm ordering you to give up those positions now. You should be at the back of this grid. Just because Clyde doesn't know which way the track goes doesn't mean you should be starting P14. At least let Prowler by. Yes, I'm not sure what Armin's current cut-off point was on his lap as well. I just want to invalidate. I'm going ultra aggressive here. Oh, Lord. Well, safety car is on reduced for everyone, so if I stay out of trouble, not his fault they can't set... Whoa. Well, do you know what? Prowler doesn't need Chaz to let him by anyway, because Prowler's just going to get past Chaz anyway. Because Chaz's going to crash. As seen by my my title of my stream, this is what I think of Chaz today. He dragged me into comms last minute. State of it. Key United are after score, please. But what I'm looking at right now is a Violet Motorsport 42 front wing here. Let's hope that won't be needed today. Actually, let's hope, because I want my drivers to do well and other teams not to. But, you know, that front wing's in there. I don't know what the strat's going to be for people today for round 8. You watching? Am I watching? Well, I'm... What's the word? Not scouting. I'm tracking. I'm just having I'm looking back and forth. Well, hang on. This is... Have we started? It was a formation lap. Please tell me it's formation lap. Alright, it's a formation lap. No, have we started? Wait, we started the... Who turned formation lap off as we go? As Arkit is already off the start. Arkit updated. Thank you, Mr. Basson. Scotty gets ahead out. I did not expect this. Hang on, let's figure this out. We started the race already and we got strats all over the place. No formation lap. Hilly has definitely just forgotten to turn formation lap on, I believe. But Arkid gets away lovely at the start, and he is absolutely run away as Wayne stays in P2 with Brad in P3. They're both on hard tyres, with Scotty also on hard tyres. We've got Ross on medium tyres, with Armin on hard tyres, Hilly and Jay. Oh, we've got yellow flags. Cavalis has already gone. That'll be a safety car. That is a safety car. Cavalis has called it quits. Cavalis or Kamikaze. He is gone already, the Violent Motorsport driver. And I said that front wing might be needed, but it was more on the front wing because the whole tyre's gone. And we're already under safety car, which, you know what? I will treat, like, at the start of the race again, as Basson says, Chaz up to 11th already. Honestly, what a shit house on those hard tyres. Oh, don't hit Craig, mate. But yeah, Chaz up to 11th already. So, I'm going to go through the tyres quickly. Our kids started and got away really fast on those mediums. Wayne, Brad and Scotty all on the hard tyres, stuck with them nicely. With Ross in P5 on the mediums. We've got Armin and Hilly on the hard tyres with Jay on the mediums. Zalika's opted for the soft strategy, so he's going to try and look really fast off this restart. The safety car might have helped him as well, drag those tyres out a bit longer. We have Craig on the mediums. Chaz on the hard has already gained up to 11th, with Chicken on the softs, Max Stubbs and Clyde on the mediums, and Prowler who opted for the softs. So, an early safety car on reduced. Let's see how many we have this race. But so far, actually, let me get the position changed up because a lot happened there. Position changes. We have the top 7 all stayed the same. Jay gained 1, Zalika gained 1, Craig gained 1, Chaz up 3 already, Chicken up 1, Max dropped 5, and Clyde up 2 with Prowler staying the same. So the biggest winner at the moment is Mr. Knight Rider, and Max Styles currently the biggest loser, dropping down to P13. As Hilly says, my bad. All good. I just wasn't expecting that. I was not expected to get going so quickly, but I guess we're underway. I'm not sure if... I think Prowler got caught off guard there off the start. He didn't move off the line. I think he thought it was a formation lap. But it's all good because we're up to date now. Neither was I. Oh, did you drop down positions? No, you stayed where you are, though. You've done quite well to stay with it. Who shall we sit on board with? I mean, the safety car would have been this lap. The safety car surely comes in this lap. Everyone's bunched up. It was very early. I think we should be back racing again after we enter Sector 3 here. Let's see how this restart goes with different tyre strategies. And these hard tyres are going to be very, very cold off the start, so this could help Arkid get further away, and Ross might be able to gain a couple of positions. Likewise for Jay as well, and the soft runners might be flying. I said Craig in the top 10. He's already in top 10. That's what he does. Are we in this lap? Surely we're in this lap. We're not in this lap. Are you taking the piss, man? Why do we need to go another lap for? The car's gone. Well, this is allowing the soft runners to drag their tyres out a little bit longer as Clyde is coming to the pits. At least he knows where the pit lane is. What's he going to opt onto? Certain Paul of him, since nothing else was happening at the moment. What's he going to do? The ART driver who currently sits P3 or 4 or maybe 5th in the standings. He's putting on, is that the hard tyres I see? Oh, he's going for another set of mediums. Mr. Clyde is. So he's going to try and drag these out a little bit longer. And he currently sits P15 and he lost one position in the end, and he will be able to catch up the safety car in time. Maybe he didn't have damage, he's just changing the tyres. Fair enough. Clyde's absolutely rapid, so I expect him to be gaining positions fairly fast. Strange call. It's a strange call, but Basson, he was driving backwards in quali. So, I mean, is anything strange when it's Clyde? We have Arkid, who's repping the team with his racing helmet on of Violet Motorsport in P1 right now. Got off really nicely. Strange driver, strange guy. Go with Stewart though. Well, Chaz disagrees. As Brad is what we call the Brad's not very good at safety cars. He likes crashing into people under safety cars, so Wayne's probably a little bit on edge with Brad right behind him. Normally it's the other way around, but this time it's Wayne ahead of Brad. Tables have turned as Clyde is just catching up now, so it will be in this lap. It will be, so we'll sit on board with Arkid. Number 91. Whoa, has Brad nearly hit the driver again? See, I told you he does it. Let's hope no wings fly off here. Arkid can go whenever he wants, as soon as the safety car is in the pits. That's what I said, it's the other way around normally with Basson. We'll see who gets a better start of the two. They're both on the same tyres. They're both quite cold. As safety car is just coming into the pits now, so this will be Arkid's choice when he wants to go. Let's see when he goes. He's still off throttle. He's still off throttle. He's leaving it till late. He's going to try and catch him on the corner maybe. And, oh, is he gone? No, he's not. He has gone. He has gone, but I'll tell you what, he hasn't got the greatest getaway because Wayne is already right behind him. I think Wayne's had a better restart than him, actually. But then it goes Armin. Oh, Armin's just looking for a spot. Same for Hilly. Hilly's just looking for his break in into the corner. As Chaz makes a move on Craig, and there's Chaz after the P10 now. He's looking very aggressive, very punchy. Half time 0-0. Oh, Lord. This is going to be fun. As Chicken goes past Craig as well. Chicken's got the inside line. He gets ahead because Craig backs out, and that's Max Dubs. Or also for he's going for a move then. Zalika under attack from Jay as well. Zalika's on the soft, so we're looking to push away. As in front of that, we've got Hilly all over the back of Armin here. Hilly is basically pushing him around. Let's go, Chaz. Chaz is cooking right now on those hard tyres. As side by side, who's that? That's Ross and Scott. When he gets ahead of Scott, Scott doesn't fight that, knowing he's on the other strategy. As Chicken gets past Chaz and Craig's dropped position. Craig's overtaken by Max, and Chicken got Chaz. Chicken the Mouse has made a lovely little move through there to get ahead of Chaz, but Chaz is not going to give this up. He's going to go straight back for it. Is he going to do it now? No, he's just going to wait. Oh, he's thinking about it. Hey, he thinks better of it. I will say Chicken is on the soft, so he is going to be rapid at the moment until they die off in a couple of laps. But Chaz is doing very well at the moment on those hard tyres, with Zalika right in the back of Hilly, who's right in the back of Armin. DRS is not active yet, as Armin uses a little bit of DRS to get away, but he has still got more than Hilly, with Arkid setting a 1:22.56, and he's currently 1.4 seconds out. He's absolutely flying away at the moment on those medium tyres, which is what I expected. As Zalika's fighting, Hilly's off the track! Oh, and it's Zalika. Oh, Hilly's crashed! Oh! How is Hilly not dead? Hilly has somehow survived that. That car is built like a Nokia brick. That is absolutely mental. Hilly has just gone off the track, made contact with Zalika. I'm not sure if it's the other way around. Zalika got a penalty, and Hilly has somehow not lost his tyres, but sits last with wing damage now, as Clyde's looking for a move on Craig. Very close to the ART here, don't want to be hitting each other here, as Chaz is up past Chicken again. No safety car either. I know, like, I thought he was dead, as Ross gets past Brad and up to the podium position. Brad sits back behind, and next up for Ross on the menu is Famous Wayne, who has a lot of VRS to defend with. And Arkid right now is loving this because he's just allowing them to get away into the distance. As Zalika's round, I'm guessing. No, Zalika's got damage. No? What has happened to Zalika there? As Chicken gets Jay now. Oh, very close between the two. As Chaz is on the back of it. Chaz, I know what's going on here. Chaz is going to look and try and get the move done. No, he can't get it done just yet, but Chaz up into P9 already. He said he felt punchy, and that was all about DRS. As Zalika's going to pit, and so is Hilly. Hilly, I was off the track when I looked back. I'm not sure what happened. I'm sure the stewards will have a little look at it. As a Clyde is past Craig now, and Craig gets position of Zalika pitting. What we've got next, we've got the Porsche in 6 and 7. We've got Chaz proper going for it now. What's Chaz's DRS? He's still got a lot of VRS as well, so he's proper pushing, but he's still keeping his DRS. Ross recharging maybe, but he has got Brad, who is no Chelsea 2-1 up. They playing Leeds. Dan James to score the winner. Go on, Southampton. We want Southampton to win. Oh, as Jay's off the track. Will that be a track limit? I'm not sure. He did lose time there. And who's that? That's Max Doves going for Chaz. I think Chaz had to take a voiding action where Jay went off the track. So Chaz was actually ended up losing the position in that. That might have been Jay's, not Jay's fault, but that might have been because of Jay going off the track that it allowed Chaz to lose the position, or allowed Max to gain the position on Chaz. But Max is going to look for this on Jay now, and maybe Chaz looking for the move as well. Chaz on the grass there, he is proper going for it. Basson, your driver is going for it today. And I'm saying that, he's under attack from Clyde now, and Clyde's looking to make a move up the inside. Chaz he's getting himself caught out here. He is on the hard tyres, in all fairness, but Clyde is smelling blood here. If Chaz has a mistake here, he's on him. Looking in front. Love to see it. It's what he does. Ross is going to go for Wayne now. Wayne's not going to fight him, I don't think, because of the ERS that Wayne has yet. Wayne just lets him through, sees him by. Wayne, I really like that from you. But now, Rostocker leaves himself exposed to DRS from multiple drivers behind, because Arkid is now 3.5 seconds clear. And right now, if there's no safety car, he is in prime position to take this early on. But it's Brad chasing Scott. No, sorry, it's Scotty chasing Brad down. Brad has no ERS. Scotty's got loads. Scotty MT. It actually stands for Scotty Mr. Tactical. That's what it is. As Wayne's not giving it up. Wayne round the outside. Oh my days. It's what he does. Here we go. As... Who's round? No, not Jay. Who's round? Why does he have yellow flags then? What's just happened? Who's just lost positions? I think it was Jay. Arkid is just 4 seconds clear now, and Wayne is still under attack from Ross. Ross has started to charge up a bit, but Wayne's on 100% basically, sitting comfortably on that ARS. And into the corner, this has allowed Scott and Brad to catch back up as well. So this is a fight for P2 as it stands. With a couple of drivers switching onto the mediums, this will be very interesting. And Scotty's looking for a move on Ross already. Very close, squeezing Scott out there. The hard tyres potentially feeling a bit better now. What else have we got? Sorry, we have a comment there. Is your internet Hamspad? That's not me, right? I thought mine looks alright. It's Chicken gets a 3-second pen. Is your internet Hamspad? Your video quality... is it actually bad? Is it alright? Thank you, Basson. I thought it was alright. If I got the stream up, it looks clear for me. It looks clear for me. Let me know if it isn't, and I'll check. As Max Doves gets past Chicken. Let me know if it isn't. For me, it looks alright. If it is bad, I say just maybe refresh the stream and see if you can up the actual quality on the settings on YouTube, because sometimes it's auto sets it to quite low quality. Read out the positions. What do you like? Positions gained or whatever? Let me have a look. Positions gained. We've got Scott up 1, Ross up 1. I'm on 1 gig speed here and can't read a word. I've got mixed. What's the word? Thingy here with quality. Some say it's good, some say it's bad. That's a safety VSC. What's happened? Who's got wing damage? I've missed this. Oh, it's Chicken. Chicken trying to come to the pits after he's lost his wing. Yeah, if it is mine, apologies. I can double check my thing if you want. Obviously, Basson says it's all right, but it's always Chicken. It is always Chicken. But he is the GOAT. But now, with a VSC quickly, I can have a look at the position. So we've got Clyde up 8 positions. So he pit early on those mediums. It looks like it's paying off because he's up into P8 already, up 8. Chaz up 5 in P9. Craig up 1. Prowler up 3. This is what Prowler does, by the way. This is what he does. He's always getting positions. With Hilly dropping down 7 after picking up wing damage, and everyone else sort of staying just about where they are, getting a couple, dropping a couple. Checking the tyres real quick. Zalika gets a drive-through. Passing your TV must be massive. Is that Scotty looking for a move on Wayne? Yeah, Scott got a really good start on Wayne there. Wayne must have been very careful on his Delta, but I tell you what, he's got the ERS to defend with. And Ross won't be liking where he is right now because those medium tyres are going to switch to not feeling very good soon with the hard tyres around him. All going to probably feel a lot better. What did you say, Lo? What did I say? As Zalika gets a 3 second for corner cut, and this has gone bad for Zalika. He said, Bastard, your TV must be massive. So who's that? That's Clyde looking for a move now. Is he going to go for it? No, thinks better of it. Seems like a couple of people lost a bit of time under the VSC, maybe being careful with their Delta or being not careful with their Delta. As Clyde gets past Max now into the corner, and he's up into P7. Look at this, he's on a charge right now. This is what he does. Watch it on my phone. Yeah, watch it on your phone, go on. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe the bigger the screen, the worse it is. Watching on your phone would be good quality. Is it actually good, by the way, Basson and anyone else? Zalika has binned it. That'll be a safety car. Where has he been that? He gets another 3 seconds for corner cutting. And the safety car's coming out just ahead of Chicken. It's like Lightning McQueen in the first cars to get by. Does he get by? Chicken is ahead. So I'm watching the stream on my phone. And it's alright, yeah? I can check the settings now, actually. Unless it's good. It was fine on laptop as well. Mark, mate, it seems like a problem on your half. And you're running 1 gig. Which is actually very, very, very good. So maybe it is me. Look, I'm sorry if it is bad. Maybe when you watch it back, it'll be alright. Did Craig get a pen then? I think Craig got a pen. As everyone's in. I just forgot it's a safety car, so everyone's going to pit, aren't they? This is massive for the medium runners now, because this is perfect for them to go onto the hard tyres. So Arkid and Ross are living right now. The other ones have to switch to mediums. The mediums will go to the end, but they won't feel very good. Maybe I joined late and that's why. Oh, who's got double stacked? Armin's just got double stacked by Ross. Oh, that's not good. He's just been double stacked. Oh, that is peak. But he's still going to come out P6, I think, because everyone has pit. I'm not sure if anyone else got double stacked. I didn't see anyone else, but I don't think it's awful. I think he stays where he is. As Hilly also comes in. And Hilly's back in the race now. Prowler has stayed out on the softs. Do you know what? Maybe he's going to pit. Maybe he thought he was going to get double stacked. Prowler, if you are listening, I advise you pit, even though you stayed out an extra lap. Chuck on the hard tyres to the end and you'll be good. Unless you want to go medium, or medium soft again, maybe. But I would pit off 10 lap old softs. They won't feel very good now. He's also run no assist, so he's cooking. He is cooking. So we've got 2 drivers gone so far, and it is Zalika for Stiggy Cooper and is Cavalis for Violet Motorsport. Team principals of Stiggy and Zoltan. Is it Zoltan? No, it's not Zoltan. No, it begins with a V. I'm sorry. It's Betten, isn't it? It's Betten. That's what he's better known as. That's his TP for Violet. So he's got one of his drivers out, but he's got one of his drivers in P1. And Arkid put the mediums on. Sorry? Arkid's put the mediums on, and he started on mediums. He's going for a 2-stop. Interesting. So right now, I'd say Ross is in prime position there. Obviously, a safety car can come out, but Arkid's, has he done that on purpose or accidentally? He's put medium tyres on. He's doing medium. Look, maybe he knows something I don't know. To be fair, with safety car potential, it might be a shout where you can go softs at the end. But Arkid's on the mediums, Wayne's on the mediums, Scott's on the mediums. They had to. Ross is obviously on the hards now. He will get eaten alive off this restart, though, because those medium runners are everywhere around him. Chaz up into P7 as Prowler pits. Well in, Prowler. Well in. What's he going to opt for? Probably a set of hards. I'd put the set of hards on personally. He avoids the double stack. What's he putting on? Putting the medium tyres on. Do you know what, Fairs? It could work with safety cars. To be honest, they might actually go to the end as well by the time safety car comes in. So Prowler's going to come out P14 on a new set of mediums as well. Chicken didn't pit, and there's penalties starting to pick up for a couple of drivers. I've seen a couple of people go off track a bit as well, so I expect a few more will come flying in on this restart or the next few laps. But we've got 6 different teams in the top 6. Shows the evenness of the teams this season, with Chaz up from P14, was it? Was it P14? Oh, wrong thing. No. Interval. I want to check this. Yeah, P14 to P7. Basson, I'll tell you what, your drivers for points so far are looking really good. Them 50 points you gave up to get Wayne might just be getting paid off fairly quick, as it's in this lap. So let's see when Arkid goes. He's backed it up once today. He's doing it again. This is going to be a horrible restart for the hard runners right now because those mediums are everywhere. It's very, very slow. And I've got a fantastic view of nothing at the moment. Love spectating Arkid when I'm staring at a track. There we go. Wayne's basically won the points back already. Yeah, to be fair, he's been mental so far. Jay Tyler's had a mare. He's had an absolute stinker getting rid of him. But Arkid backing up the pat and giving Mo Mr. Day's race. Oh yeah, Mo's not here. Oh, Bassett, you've pulled off a worldie. That's genius. As he's gone early. Oh, he's caught Wayne napping big time. He has caught him napping massively. What a restart from Arkid. He's a second out already. He caught me napping. That is a fantastic restart. Look at that. He's caught the jump, and this is going to leave Wayne vulnerable to Scotty in that. He did not expect that. And he is gone. He has legged it. And everyone else behind is very closed up now because face plant. Yeah, he got caught sleeping there as Chicken gets past Hilly. To be fair, he went on a bit I'd never see anyone really go, and he's 1.3 out now. That is a fantastic restart from the Violet Motorsport driver, and he is on form today. Scott EMT chasing down his fellow teammate in Legacy before they both drop seats of Famos Wayne, with Ross in P4, but he's going to be under attack right now from medium runners of Brad and Arman and Chaz. And Clyde gets past Craig, and Jay gets past Craig, and they're going 3 wide. No, they're not. They've tucked back in. Second half back kick off. Oh, Basson, I hope we cook. I don't want to finish this and look back and see we're losing. Any subs? We made any subs? As Hilly is looking for the move on Chicken, is he going to go for it? Both same amount of ERS as well, so people drain that off the start there. Probably just waiting to pick up the pieces. Nope, no subs, of course. Arkid goes fast as a 1:19.4, absolutely flying. 1.9, nearly 2 seconds clear of that restart. That's the best restart I've seen ever, I think. And Scotty is staying on the back of Wayne at the moment. And I know Wayne's quick round here, but Scotty seems like he's got his pace back now, and Scotty's back, meaning business. And Rostocker is just sitting behind, maintaining as well. He doesn't want to use too much ERS, though, because he's going to need it. As Hilly's fighting Chicken. Chicken's fighting Hilly. Ooh, very close to the inside line. Hilly keeps it nice and clean and just tucks back in behind. And Prowler's just waiting for people to hopefully, apart from my drivers, have a couple incidents. Can't believe Scott gave up Will. I know, right? Poor from him. Absolutely poor from him. He wasn't even slow either. That's the thing. As Hilly gets past Chicken again, I should stay on board to this fight. Going side by side again. This time Hilly is by, and he is up into P12, and he is ahead before the braking zone. This Chicken's gone for a little dip in the gravel. Can't park there, sir. And he's going to have to use ERS to get back in. He lost a bit of time there, but he is all right. He didn't lose the car. And 2.5 seconds. Our kid is absolutely rapid round here. Like, absolutely rapid. Be looking to close that gap up from the top again after having a horrible race last week. That was all without DRS as well. So now Wayne's going to be vulnerable, which is probably smart while he saved his DRS. We've got Armin sitting P6 on the medium tyres, who's in between Brad and Chaz, both on the same tyres. I don't know who I'm giving driver of the day to at the moment. At the moment, I think it's got to go Chaz, but Clyde's also a shout, and obviously Arkid for just how fast he's been. Who else? What else have we got? We've got Craig, who might be under a bit of pressure soon from Hilly, but he has got more ERS than Hilly, so I'll be able to use that in places to bridge a little bit of a gap. Arkid is burning it now down the straight to get a bigger gap. 2.93 seconds it nearly is, and this is going to put Wayne under pressure because here comes Scotty MT. Is he going to go for it? I think he is. Oh, he tucks inside, just thinks better of it. What a lovely camera view that was. Scotty gets past Wayne now. Sorry, I forgot there's another DRS that takes him off the straight, isn't there? Or off the corner. Down the straight at MT. Back up into P2. He ended P2s in his last race yesterday. And he's sitting P2 again in this race. Is he back? Cooking again. Mr. Ballon d'Or wants his Ballon d'Or back. But I tell you who will have something to say about it. It's this man in P10. It's Destructive J. And he is just sitting behind Clyde and Max. Looked a bit slidey there, but he's got DRS and he's got the ERS to back it up. As that's Hilly going for a move on Craig. No, is that Hilly? That is Hilly, I believe. Going for a move on Craig, but he tucks back inside. No, who was that? No, that was Max Stubb, sorry. We've got two ART's cars fighting two Spartan Phoenix cars. As Chicken gets another 3 seconds. That's 6 seconds, I think, now for Chicken. That's not what he wants. So Prowler's actually taking P13 as it stands. Arkid is 4 seconds clear. All this fighting is just doing him wonders. If safety car comes out now, he'll be livid. All the medium runners will probably be well happy, and the hard runners will not be so. And Ross has got to be careful. Ross, if you're listening, be careful. You do not want to go 3 wide in a space like this. He's gone around the outside. 2 in 1. He's gone and took 2 in 1. What a move from the United Racing driver. As he goes up into P2, that was fantastic driving. And you know what? Scrap what I've said. He has sent it, and he's got both done in one, but he's going to be under attack now from both of them. But Scotty and Wayne are fighting. They'll be wanting them to fight. That was fantastic from the United Racing driver. And now it's Arkid P1, Ross P2. Wayne and Scott have been scrapping this whole race, and Brad is just getting frustrated, maybe waiting behind for something to happen. Same goes for Armin. And Armin is under attack now from Mr. Knight Rider. And Chaz and him are basically on identical ERS, and DRS is going to be active, and Chaz is very close to Armin there, and Chaz is going to use it. He wants to get past the Porsche driver now. Is he going to get by? He is by. Is he going to be ahead into turn 1? Yes, he is. And Chaz started last, and he's up into P6, and right now he is cooking. Get him, Chaz, he's got him now, and Jay's lost the position to Hilly. This is a very difficult track, by the way, so everyone's doing a very good job at the moment to keep it quite clean, as Jay gets a 3-second penalty, as I say. That is a penalty for the slipstream driver. Let's go. He is... Mate, Bessa, what have you given him today? I might have to investigate after the race, you know, because he said he was being aggressive, but Chaz aggressive means something different to what I normally thought. As Hilly gets a 3-second, yeah, I've jinxed it now. Look, here comes all the penalties. And 10, 11, 12, and 13 all have penalties. Who else have we got? We've got Brad looking for a move. Oh, that makes sense, Basson. As Wayne gets past Ross Scotty, did he get track limit there? I'm not sure. You should give him one every week, Chris. He'll be absolutely flying every week. And this was with a quali ban too. I'm not sure who's in the best position there right now. Ross needs to save his ERS up behind Wayne, because Wayne is just going to fly away at the moment on the ERS that he's got. And this is a Sanka star performance today from both the drivers. I think we've got TP of the week at the moment, and that's going to have to go to you, Basson, because your team at the moment is... they're on something. The motivation you must have given them today, unbelievable. And other stuff you've given them. Armin now on 80% ERS. Armin now looking to go for a move back on Chaz maybe soon, because Chaz has less ERS than Armin now. I think Chaz is out of DRS of Brad too. Yeah, he definitely is. Clyde in P8 as well, who's under attack. Well, not under attack, but he's under a bit of pressure from Max Dubs. If I go back to the front, the gap is 5 seconds. This is just going perfectly for Rocket. He's managing his ERS fairly well. He's got a 5-second gap. He's looking fast. And the Violet man, he's looking in prime position to take this win. Wayne's used a bit of his ERS to stay ahead. Ross is using it again. Ross wants this done early. He's got to be careful, because if there's a bit of contact here, this race is gone. He's got to play it really, really smart. His races haven't gone his way recently. He's got to play it safe. You don't want to have a repeat of China. If you're listening, Ross, take it easy. Save that ERS up and keep it together. All right, bias aside, Craig gets past Jay. Here he goes. We got the spinny Scotsman, but this time we've got the crazy Scotsman. It is Craig. He is ahead of Jay with 6% ERS, and Jay's got not much ERS, so Craig's managing his ERS really well as he goes on the grass. That's going to invite Jay to go past, and he gets a penalty for that as well. That's dead from the game. He lost time. How are you going to give a penalty for that? And Craig drops back down to P12. Caught him on board at the worst moment. Apparently I'm jinxing everyone today. And Armin is just getting closer to Chaz here, not using the ERS. So we got Porsche and Sanka very close together. We got Brad. That's shocking. What, my timing, or if we conceded? Well, Bassam, what's happened? What's happened? Or was it a pun I made? Please tell me something bad hasn't happened. As Ross gets a 3-second. And that is peak for Ross now, because he's got a 3-second penalty. Craig's pen. Oh, that is shocking. Yeah, I don't know how he's been penalised for that, because he's lost time from it. And Ross wants to get by now. Ooh, Ross has got to be careful now, because he's got a 3-second. Ross doesn't want to fight him too hard where they lose time. He's got to work together with the guys around him now. He's got to work with them, because that 3-second is going to really hurt him if no one else picks one up. He's got to keep it together. Ross, keep it together. Who else have we got? How are you going to penalise Craig for that? That's diabolical. I've got to have words with the stewards about that. Craig, appeal that, man. Diabolical. Brad right now, no ERS still. The ERS is the prime ERS man at the moment is Wayne, and he's going to go straight past Ross again. These two have been scrapping lap after lap. Ross just needs to save a little bit to be able to defend against it. As Ross goes really wide there, and that invites MT up the inside. Here he goes. It's Scott. He took his moment, and he said, thank you very much. I'll take P3. And that is the SRT driver up into P3 on the podium as it stands, as I nearly dropped my phone. As Chaz is... Actually, it seems like he's got a nice exit on Armin there. He's got a little bit of a gap, saying that he's going to have DRS. As Brad gets a pen as well. That is big for Ross, because he doesn't want to lose position to Brad now. But they've got to work together, because otherwise they've got Chaz, Armin, Clyde, Max, all going to catch them. And that's Scotty going for a move on Wayne. Here he goes. Close your eyes, Basson, because it's MT on controller who's just got past your driver. This is a proper scrap. Big for Chaz as well. This is massive for Chaz if he can gain the positions. If these keep fighting, as Armin gets a 3-second penalty as well. Oh, Basson, I have absolutely jinxed in there. Who's that gone? That's Max Stubbs, and he's got it together nicely, and he's all right. Basson, how much have I jinxed this? I said it was nice and clean, and penalties are flying in now. There's penalties all over the place. Chaz is looking at a very good position. Sanka on fire. Your defence is terrified. As Chaz is in. Oh no. Has Chaz got wing damage, or is he going on softs? Basson, close your eyes. Oh, loads of pits. Oh, soft tyres. Soft tyres. What's happening? We've got strategies everywhere. Armin's up to P3 now. And Arkid has to pit. And he's pit on the softs, and he's going to be flying for the last 8 laps. Here we go. I didn't even think about that. How many second pens they got? I will check for you, Mark. Let me check now. Penalties. Here we go. So we've got Ross on 3. Brad on 3, Armin on 3. Obviously, Clyde and Arkid are clean, with Hilly on 3, Jay on 3, Craig on 6, and Chicken on 6 as it stands. I'm just going to have a look at the tyres quickly again, because, well, Chaz pit for softs with 8 laps to go. I don't know if he didn't change tyre compound. I'm not sure. I didn't pay attention to that. I know Brad's going to go into P1 as well and takes the lead. And as it stands, I think he's actually going to win the race at the moment with the gap as it is. Brad is potentially going to take a win here that no one saw coming, really, where he was sitting in P5. I agree, I will have stayed out, but I'm not sure if he did medium. Basson. I'm not sure. I don't think he did. I think he was on the hards at the start, so he's opted just for a different pit stop there. And he has put on the softs, and he's flown past Chicken now, I believe, all side by side. That would be a track limit for Chaz. Chaz has got to be careful. He doesn't want to get a pen now. And at the moment, Basson has closed rides because your drivers have gone from P2 and P6 to P11 and P12. Oh, so confused. Oh, no. It is backfired, but Craig's in the pits as well now, so that's going to be another position game for Wayne and Chaz. Is the deck higher than we thought round here? But at the moment, Clyde and Ross have found themselves in great positions, and Brad might have done the right thing here. Keep an eye on Arkid too, because he's going to come flying through this pack at the end. Armin's found himself on P4. Obviously, that 3-second pen's not going to help, but he's found himself onto P4, and he's got the ERS for it as well. But Arkid on those softs is just going to be a real problem to defend against. I'm confused, to be honest, what's happened. I did not expect any of that coming. I forgot Arkid had to pit as Ross gets into P1 now, and he's actually got more DRS than Brad as well. They've got to work together, because otherwise they're both not going to get on the podium. Oh, Chaz gets a pen. Chaz gets a pen. And Wayne went mediums. Did Wayne use all the softs in quali? I'm confused. I'll tell you what, we're going to need a TP debrief after this, because Arkid's up at the podium spot again because he gets past Clyde and he got past Armin. Those soft tyres are going to be amazing right now. And if he has the pace, which he seems to, he's going to be taking the win off the penalties at the moment. Ross and Brad have got to be careful, because if they get another 3 seconds, this is going to kill them massively. They've got to keep it together. Just keep it clean. They've got to both just stay on track. And they're taking at least a podium as it stands. But Arkid's in his range already. He's going to get in 3 seconds, I think. And I think Arkid's still looking at the winner. The 2-stop masterclass from the Violet Motorsport. And Armin's got DRS now. He's using it to stay in DRS range of Clyde, as Jay got past Wayne, I believe, there. So Wayne's found himself in a fight as well. It's not what he wanted, but that's a great exit from Famas Wayne. And he's going to go around the outside. Is he going to get it done? Of course he is, because that's what he does. And it's the 2 future Ballon d'Or potential winners having a scrap. 2 of the PGR's finest in P8 and P9. I believe Armin called them the Zidane and... Was it the Zidane and Pele of PGR? As Ross loses out to Brad again. And look at this. Arkid is closing massively. He needs a second, and he's back in range of this win. This is one of the most impressive drives I've seen from Arkid. He's always been fast, but he's took it to another level today. With 6 laps to go. This is what we call squeaky bum time for certain drivers, as Chaz gets past Jay now as well. So Sanka have picked off Slipstream Racing's driver in the space of 2 laps. And next up for Jay is Max Stubbs, if he can close up, but the DRS is on Jay's side, and he's going to have DRS on the cars in front too, so hoping to stay ahead with 5 laps to go. Armin on the back of Clyde now. Let's see what he can do. Is he going to use ERS? He's going to stay behind right now, as Max Stubbs does get past Jay, because Jay's pitting. Those mediums are dead. This is what I thought would happen. Those mediums aren't lasting. And this is why I thought Arkid made a mistake, but Arkid's so fast that he's just managed to stick out on the softs, and he's in the prime position still. Ross Tucker's in great position right now, because look at the ERS difference. He's got so much more than Brad, and Brad's on those mediums. He's got to keep it together, though, as Prowley gets past up into P12 as well. He's just the GOAT. Again, as Ross gets past again. These two don't want to take each other out here or do anything silly, because they're both going to lose out. And Arkid can smell blood. Arkid's in range. Arkid's going to be taking the win as it stands. And Clyde is going to be taking a P4 as it stands. What a drive from him. He does this all the time. He used to be called Special Clyde Rice, and he is special. As Scotty makes a little bit of contact with Hidley, but he gets ahead. Up to P6, Hidley in P7. As Jay gets past Prowler. No. What are you doing, Jay? He has got the ERS, to be fair. Prowler has no ERS left. He's got to keep it together, though. Keep it on track, and Prowler's coming home with solid points again. Why is it every time I jinx it? No! Oh my God. Prowler, reset the track. You get disqualified. Oh my days. Did you see that? Oh, what is it with me jinxing everybody? I jinx everyone. And Craig has got caught up in that. But for Wayne and Chaz, it goes to safety car. It's a safety car. Oh my days, it's a safety car. Oh my days. It's a full safety car. I'm jinxing it like crazy, innit? But it's a full safety car. You got to pit for softs. And our kid is going to be on a new set of softs. And with the penalties in play here, could Clyde take a P2 or even the race win? This is... Well, we've got a race around for the last few laps here. You can definitely pit and put softs on in time before the safety car comes in. I imagine everyone's pitting. Couple double stacks. Armin's going to have to pit, but Ross is going to pit and double stack him. Armin's trying to slow down, I think, and not get caught up in this. This is... Is he pitting? Yeah, don't get a 5 second. He doesn't. Brad's in. Ross is in. Our kid's in. Clyde's going to pit. Armin's going to pit. Here we go. Here we go. This is scrappy time. Armin got a drive-through. I know what's happened there. He's got the stupid glitch where if you're over your delta as you come in the pits, you get a drive-through. And Armin's just got himself a drive-through. He's been done by the game. The same thing happened to me around Canada a couple of seasons back. And he's picked up a drive-through penalty. And he got double stacked. This is... Oh, no, that is a peak. And Armin's going to find himself at the back of the grid here. Because otherwise he's going to get disqualified come the end of the race. Not good for the Porsche driver. We're just going to have to... see what he can do at the end there, but that is peak. The safety car now with the drive-throughs. Delta has done him on this game. The Delta on this game is tragic. It is very tragic. And that is Armin from potentially seeing himself maybe taking a top 5, P7, P6. He's going to be at the back of the grid. We've got Ross and Brad on 3-second penalties as well. So, this is our kids to win. This is Clyde's for P2 as it stands. And it's MT. Mr. Tactical. Looking like he might take a podium here. Because the 3, 4 and 5 have cars all around them on penalties. You know what? Keep an eye on Wayne as well, because Wayne might jump up massively here. Do you know what, Basson? Your drivers might not be out of this yet. Wayne might be taking a fantastic finish here. I expect it to be in this lap. I know there's a couple of cars that haven't caught up. Now, maybe we'll go one more lap. We're going to do 2 laps of racing. There'll be no DRS for the last 2 laps, I don't think. So this is going to be an all-out war. Let's hope it doesn't get scrappy. Well, it gets scrappy, but let's hope there's no big crashes. They've got to get a shift on. And quick. Oh, I saw ... and I thought something happened then. I think it's tell me something happened in the United game. Bassy, you didn't tell me Liverpool scored, man. Oh, why? We got 2 laps of racing left with no DRS. Didn't know. I wish I didn't know. This is... I'm not sure. Who are we thinking? Everyone in the chat? Anyone in the chat? Can we have your driver of the day... It is 1-0 to Liverpool as it stands, Mark, at the moment against Southampton. Can we get everyone's driver of the day votes? What does everyone think? I'm currently sat on Clyde, I think, at the moment. I'm sitting on board with him. I think he's, at the moment, the way he's driven from the back. Yeah, I was thinking, Chaz, it's just the penalty and the pit at the end has sort of done him over. If he gains up to like 5th or 6th at the end, I'll think about it. But I think if he stays 8th, I think Clyde. Because Clyde actually started behind Chaz. Clyde was behind Chaz. So I'm thinking Clyde at the moment. And he's got no penalty. Clyde's come driving from the wrong direction on track to a potential podium. This is what he does. Imagine driving the wrong way and then potentially getting the podium. Let's hope he doesn't go the wrong way around come the end of this, because we've got safety car in this lap and we've got 2 laps to go. It is Ross backing up the pack. Our kid just knows what he's got to do. He's got to keep Scotty and Clyde behind him. and he's got to stay in range of the two in front, and he's got this in the bag. If he wanted to do it on track, probably, but he'll happily take it on penalties. At least he learned how to drive clockwise and not anti-clockwise. Well, let's see how long that lasts. I mean, he's done 27 laps of it so far. If I see him face the wrong way at the end of the race, I'm blaming you guys, not me. Here we go. When's Ross going to go? I don't think I'm going to see a better restart than Clyde did on Wayne there, because that was fantastic. And Ross is gone. He's got a good start again. It's a good start. It's not quite Arkid level, but it is good. He's caught Brad napping, and that's going to instantly put Arkid on the back of Brad. And Armin's going to serve his drive for on this lap. Armin's going to go for that fastest lap. Arkid first, Scotty second, Clyde third. This is what I'm thinking at the moment. This podium could shift very quickly depending on how quick this gap goes. I think you might be right there, to be honest. 3, 4, and 5 for these to be 1, 2, and 3 by the end of this. No DRS as well. So no one's going to have an advantage on anyone. It's just complete track position and ERS management. Well, probably ERS burn now because there's only 2 laps left. As Wayne is starting to use ERS, as Ross gets a 3 second. Well, that's Ross off the podium. He's got a 3 second. That's 6 seconds now for United driver. And that's going to drop him down massively because even drivers on 3 seconds are going to catch him. Oh, Ross, he's gonna drop down to like P7 or P8. Maybe even P9. That is massive. He's going to have to get a move on to try and at least stay 3 seconds ahead of the 3 second runners. Well, as it stands, he's off the podium for sure now. And he's only got 1 lap to bridge it. He's going faster, I'll tell you that. He is going very, very fast. And Arkid knows he's got to do... I think Arkid's going to try and dispatch Brad here just so he can be certain that he's going to get this win. But he's got Ross for sure now. And on the last lap we go. Ross sets a 1:18.8, but he gets a 3 second in the process. He doesn't want to get another 3 because otherwise he's going to drop down the order heavy. But Ross on his bike now. We'll stay on board with the front lot because this is how it always goes in the last lap. We always stay on board with the front lot to see what happens. We are sitting on board with Ross, who, as it looks, might be able to do it on track, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think. Well, it's definitely not going to be enough with 6 seconds. He's had a great race too. One of the best overtakes I've seen. Chuck it in overtakes of the week. The double overtake around the outside of Scotty and Wayne to get ahead. But it might become all undone because Wayne and Scotty might finish ahead of him with the penalties. As Chicken gets another 3 second. That is 6 seconds for them now. I've just not gone well for Porsche. Wayne gets past Chaz. I think Chaz might have let him through due to penalties there. Unless they're going to scrap. I'm not sure what team orders you've given them, Basson. But sitting on board at the front, Arkid gets past Brad now. And that is him in P2. But it's going to be P1 because as we come around the final few corners, he's going to win it on track, the United Racing driver. He's been fast. We know he's fast. But he's got penalties in him, clearly. He's got 6 seconds. Ross Sucker of United Racing is going to cross the line to win it on track. But it's not going to be enough because Violet Motorsport of Arkid is going to take the win and Brad's going to take P2 and Scott's P3, Brad's P4 and Ross is going to drop all the way down to 6 because Wayne jumps up to P4 and Clyde's took P2 again. He does it again. Yeah, I saw your message, David. You just got destroyed. On the thing, but on the end there, it's Wayne up into P4 and it's Chaz and P8. That is massive points for you, Basson. Massive points. That's just so stupid from me. Don't worry, Ross. Don't worry. You're still P6. It's still a good finish, bear in mind what could have happened at the end there. Not bad from last. Not bad from last. This is what he does. Clyde this season might be driver of the season. Nice recovery driver and all. Yeah, Hilly P7 in the end after getting wing damage. Hilly in P7, Chaz in P8. Clyde's people driver of the day. Clyde's people driver of the day. Clyde's my driver of the day. Unbelievable, Clyde. Clyde will take driver of the day surely on the game as well. It is Clyde. This is Clyde. Driver of the day. I don't know how you didn't crash. That's what you get for not practicing. Blaming my boss at work. I thought you was blaming me then. Armin, did you get done for Delta speeding in a stupid game in the pit lane? As there he is on the top spot, Violet Motorsport. TP will be very happy with that. He deserved the win, in all fairness. He was fastest by far today. and he takes the race win, and he might have got himself back in this championship hunt. What a drive from Arkid. P2 and all for Clyde, and P3. Oh wait, Scotty got P3 in the end. MT. So wait, who called it? The three without penalties were the three that took the podium. Shows you that consistency is definitely the way of driving around here, no matter how fast you are. You never do commas again. I'm sorry if I cursed you. It might have been my fault. So Arkid takes P1. Finishing where he started. Clyde takes P2. Scott takes P3. Wayne in P4. Brad in P5. Ross in P6. Hilly in P7. Chaz in P8. From last as well, which is also unbelievable. Max in P9. Jay in P10. Prowler up to P11. I'll just leave it there. It's what he does. Craig in P12. Chicken in P13. Arm in P14 after getting that stupid drive-through. Zalika P15. Cavalis P16. And Ahmad's coming on. Come on. And, we've got my driver of the day is Clyde. Our kid's by far the fastest guy on track today, but my driver of the day is going to go to Clyde just from last to second. Scotty as well, up to P3. And Chaz. Without that last pen, P2, missed by 0.04. Track limits round here, as Brad said, I believe in the comments, they're not great round here. I expect to see a couple of things in reports. There'll be a couple of changes, I expect, but what a race. What a race as we come into the back end of the season now. We're starting to. That's round 8 done. Round 9. Super Bowl is coming up. And I need to see what the track is next week. Before I go, the track is going to be round 9 will take us to Spain. Report's going to be fun. That's not my job today. Spain, next round. Good racing around Spain usually, bar the DRS trains. But what a drive today from Arkid. What a drive from Clyde. What a drive from everyone, to be fair. Track limits galore at the end after I jinxed it. I will promise not to say it ever again. But I'll leave it here because I need to talk to my team because I don't think they're very happy. Basson, your team cooked today. Everyone, congratulations on finishing. I was last minute comms to cover for Fear. Fear will be back next week, probably. So I've been FLW 20. I'm going to go watch United hopefully win this game now. If not, I'm going to cry. And thank you for watching. And I will see you guys later.